embodiment, freedom, euphoria. Hold on. This is the energy forecast for August 25th to 31st. I just don't understand how it's almost September. This year is flying by. It's insane to me. But let's dive into it. We've got this beautiful overall arching theme. And this week is so cool because it's like we're going through big activation, right? So I've been talking a lot about the integration of your oversoul, your parallel timelines, enhancing your psychic gifts, all of these incredible things. This week is very much that, especially for dragon riders and grid workers. So it's like I love this. And what I love even more is how things are so divinely orchestrated and we never know until hindsight, right? So the drink, oh my gosh, the grid worker retreat that I'm facilitating that came through me with the Galactic Councils a couple of months ago, and they gave me the green light to go ahead with it on starting on August 20th. So it started the 20th. You can still jump in if you want to. The first 2 weeks of review, it's a 6-week course, but this is the full integration, the activations all required for you to step into divine purpose. And this week is all about that. It's so freaking cool. And it flips from grid worker, dragon, grid worker, dragon, grid worker, dragon, grid worker, Monday, Tuesday, all the way through this week. Like it's crazy awesome energy. So let's talk about the overall theme. So the overall theme is all about the cards don't make any sense. It's just how they speak to me. But the overall theme is all about the principle of polarity. So this is a really valuable lesson that I want to just very briefly touch on because this is kind of the theme for the week. The principle of polarity means that there's always a direct opposite available for you. In the upcoming book that I have, so if you haven't got the first book, please get your hands on this. It's a channel galactic book from my Oversoul and the Galactic Councils on how to use a Power 369, the evolutionary process through dimensional consciousness, the 12 divine principles, all of these really awesome things, meditation, inner child healing, all the things you need in a very easy read. Um, so in the second book, we're going to be expanding quite a bit on this with all the galactic versions of it. But the principle of polarity means that there is an exact opposite available for whatever it is you're experiencing to the better, to the evolutionary, to the thriving energy. So, whatever you're going through, please understand this piece here. It's a mind switch, it's a perception switch, but I promise you it's actually truth if you allow it to happen. So, let's say you are going through one of the things I just went through. So I just went through this beautiful transformation. I posted a whole video up on it on YouTube of integrating my oversoul, my inner child. And one of the vibrations that was going on with me was a vibration of guilt, like this deep seated guilt that I maybe am a bad person. Thanks, mom, when I was 8, right? Like that happened when I was a child. So this vibration of um, this deep seated guilt or this fear of being a bad person, the exact opposite that was available for me was freedom. And when I had the integration, that's what I flipped into. And this whole week is about flipping the polarity, being aware so that you can flip the polarity. So we've got big transformation energy, and then we've got this transition from the low stuff we're feeling into the liberation, the freedom, the unity, all these things. And that's what we're going to be doing collectively with Gaia for all that is, for everything involved. And the onset of that, the beginning of that starts September, the end of September of this year. I'm like, we're coming up to it, man. Like, this is the time that we go into divine purpose and really anchor that. So let's dive into it day by day. Monday, the 25th. Monday, the 25th is really about, becoming, so this is for grid worker energy, which every human has the potential to be a grid worker. It's a massive honor. To what degree is very different for us. So Monday is all about committing to your predominant vibration, the vibration you came here to share with the world. Mine is freedom. It used to be gratitude, which leads to freedom. um that was very natural for me. Gratitude, my thank you, I love you mantra, right? I use that with everything. um Freedom, I just transformed from, I have this beautiful meditation. Please go check out the video on integrating your higher self because it's all in there. But Monday is going to be all about what do you want to commit to. So I want you to look at the challenges you've gone through. I want you to look at the hardships that you've had and ask yourself, how would you describe that in one word? Then you're going to ask yourself, what is the exact opposite of that? Then you're going to use mantras like, I am willing to commit to allowing blank to move through me, with me, for me. That's your mantra all day Monday. I am willing to allow, name the frequency, to move through me, with me, for me. This is what you're going to bring to the world. There is going to be some deep activation. We're going to see some shaking up with Gaia specifically in mountain ranges. So her energy is just going to be a little bit different there. We're coming to a timeline where the dragon energy is really going to be predominant on Earth. So Gaia has to shake herself up a little bit. So if you're in the mountain regions, you're going to be feeling the density of that energy coming forward, which can be very exhilarating and very nurturing, but it can also be that feeling of anticipation and like what's coming. And some people will internalize that as anxiety. So just ground yourself a little bit. I do feel like those of you that have been working really hard on allowing this transformation to take place, you may actually be a witness to dragon energy on Monday. It's time, it's here, it's beautiful. But the grid workers, you're going to be feeling this beautiful shake within you. You're very connected into Gaia. So we're going to be feeling her shake. And what that means for you is clarity. It's like shaking up like a muddy cup and bringing all the things to the surface that just want to be scooped out. So I want you to pay attention very clearly on Monday about what wants to be scooped up, what wants to be healed, looked at, honored, and let that move through you. All right, so that's Monday's energy. Now let's move into Tuesday the 26th. Tuesday the 26th is the dragon energy. So we're going grid worker, dragon. Because we've had that shakeup and we're releasing the energy of the dragon kingdom, we're going to be feeling that really beautifully on Tuesday, the 26th. So, what does that mean? What does that feel like? The dragon energy can be, it's very loyal, it's very fierce, it's very nurturing, it's very powerful, it's very unshakable, it's fearless. It's this absolute knowing that you cannot stop me. I'm going for it. I'm going for my goals. I'm going for my dreams. I'm going for purpose. I am part of this. Now, how we're going to feel that is a little bit different. So you're going to get signs first off. Those of you that are dragon riders, look for the confirmation. So if you're in an area where you have clouds, look for the dragons in the clouds. You're going to see formation in the clouds. That's your confirmation. You're going to see all insects that pollinate are connected into the dragon realm. Obviously, dragonflies are connected into the dragon realm. And then, oddly enough, feline. Like, it's so strange. In the channeling session that I did on the 19th, that recording is always going to be up. So it's still up in our memberships, Starseed Rebellion, if you want to join that and get your hands on the recording. It's friggin' awesome. But they were talking about the dragon realm being like shook up a little bit. And so you're going to see feline activity. So if you're in an area where there's like mountain lions or bobcats or stuff, you might you might see them a little bit. So just be cautious. This is Tuesday's energy is going to be about we're moving through the week into a real deep-seated knowing and belief. So Tuesday, we want to really just allow the imagination to play with it. Allow your heart to play with it. Allow yourself to sort of visualize and go into the thoughts of what is it like to be a dragon rider? What would it be like to have the dragons back? Like it's pretty exciting. But with that, it is going to be a little bit of shock on the system because they are going to the same way we're having alien disclosure or galactic disclosure, we're going to have dragon disclosure as well. A lot of things are going to come forward. And for the human brain to see a dragon and not shit yourself is going to be a challenge because it's so foreign to us. So this is a great day to play in your imagination and allow that expansion of what it feels like to, because your imagination is your gateway to freedom. It's going to allow those things to move through you. It's also an incredible day to spend some time outside in a meditative state. So awake meditation, just sitting, gazing, allowing that confirmation to come through and talking to the dragon realm. So I call upon all that I am in all time space reality, including the dragon realm, to connect with me, allow me to learn you and allow you to learn me. And this is where the exchange is going to start to happen if you don't already have that. Now, if you're already well into it and you're having the amazing meditations with the dragons, then just go take flight on Tuesday. So just spend time with them. It's going to be awesome. As we move into Wednesday's energy, we're going back into that grid worker energy. So this is Wednesday, the 27th. It's going to be all about deep wisdom wanting to move through you. We're very connected into Gaia. So Wednesday's a great day to pay attention to each footstep that you take. I know it sounds silly, but each footstep you take as your feet connect into Gaia, you're fueling each other, you're feeling each other, you're listening to each other. So this is a beautiful day to spend time with her. With that, what's going to happen over time is you're going to start to integrate her wisdom. She's anchoring into six-dimensional consciousness. Everybody thinks it's 5D, it's not. She's anchoring into six-dimensional consciousness, and this is the beginning of the gateway opening for full disclosure of everything and full connection into everything. So she's moving through her transformation. 5D is when we just really anchor into our knowing and we start to understand divine principle and understand our connections and our telepathy and all that stuff. 6D is when we really take action. So allow yourself to feel her, allow yourself to embody her wisdom, to ascend with her and to support use your ascension to support her. This is what we're moving through as grid workers of becoming her gatekeepers. Some of you eventually are going to become such a strong, powerful gatekeeper that you will become energetically, you'll be able to astral project and become a gateway opening for other realms to move through, including the dragon realm. So, this is a credible activation day for that. So, just spend time with Gaia, just move slow, take your time, let the knowing stay out of mind and in cosmic heart. That's going to let the knowing and the wisdom move through you. Now, Thursday, we're going back into that dragon energy. We just keep flipping back and forth all week. So, Thursday is the 28th. And one of the things with the dragon realm is there is a sacred pool for dragon riders. So, they are Saphirium Angelic Order. That's the galactic term for them, dragon riders. I am one of those as well. And there's a sacred pool that is so beautiful. It came through in the Dragon Rider program that we did. It was one of the downloads and channeling sessions in that program. And there's a sacred space where all dragon riders are able to go for restorative healing, but also the embodiment of ancestral wisdom. So that energy is sort of opening up for everybody who's curious or connected into the dragon realm or just even likes dragons. This is a beautiful day to just allow. So you just want to have the intention of the sacred wisdom of the dragon realm. I am willing to allow that to move through me. It is, this whole week is kind of about meditation. Well, until we get to the weekend. The weekend's really fun. But it is about letting this information move through you, letting it expand within you. So, one of the things you can do is just you have a cosmic heart. We have many layers to the heart chakra. So, your cosmic heart is what's connected to source energy. You're going to go into that cosmic heart. So you just imagine beautiful, warm feelings, happiness, joy, get a memory out of your memory bank, pull it up, get it going in your mind, and then drop it and feel that heart expansion. I want you to open up that heart and let that radiate into your auric field, your energetic field. And then you're gonna take a little piece of that, imagine it as a little flame, and you're just gonna drop it above your head. Then when you do that, you're gonna create this dome of energy over you. And then you're gonna allow the cosmic heart to speak to all that you are within that dome. That's going to allow the energetic wisdom to move through you with absolute ease because as you move to the weekend, you're going to see why this is really wild. So, as we move to Friday's energy, Friday is the 29th. Friday is the day where all you've been doing all week is going to float through you. So, this is new beginning energy. This is a lot of information. This is being aware of the information. This is an incredible day for astral projection, astral travel, remote viewing. This is a day, if you've been working on those skill sets, to focus on it, allow it because it will happen. This is the day where we get epiphanies. And that can be as small as, like, oh my gosh, I have a limiting belief about being loved, or it could be as big as universal wisdom, including galactic technology. Like there's no limits. The limits are within your own mind. So Friday is download central. It's where everything that we've been working on all week is front and center, crystal clear, which is super exciting. So you're going to want a pen and you're going to want a paper or your phone with notes, and spend a day journaling, automatic writing, connecting, conversing with yourself, conversing with. So just start dialogue within your mind with any of the realms, any of the galactic orders, or your higher self, your oversoul. And you're going to have that information available for you. It's just about quieting the mind enough to let it move through. So, those of you that are channeling, you're going to get a whole lot of information on Friday. Um, and those of us that are new to it, you're just going to take your time and you're just going to practice writing or doodling. You might be doodling light language, which eventually you'll be able to translate into human language. So it's just a day of allowing it to move through you. It's going to be so good. I am so excited about Friday. Now, the weekend, a little bit of a different vibe. We have Saturday, then there's a bridge to Sunday. So we've got three different vibes moving through us, which is absolutely beautiful. We've had this activation energy all week. We've got the downloads on Friday. Saturday is about walking with those downloads in the heart. This is about being cosmic heart focused. This is about this leading the way, not this leading the way. This is your operating mechanisms that says beware. This is your operating mechanisms that says this is inspired action. Saturday is all about the embodiment of everything that we've gone through all week. It's going to be a really strong week. So, epiphanies, downloads, connections, channeling Gaia, feeling Gaia, Dragon Kingdom, all of the things. And then Saturday, we're like, boom, it's there, it's front and center, and we're walking with it, which means we have embodied it. We have become that. A lot of you are going to have the integration of parallel timelines all week long and being that new version of yourself on Saturday. It's a day to kind of move slow. The ascension symptoms are going to be dizzy, heart palpitations, dry throat because the energy is so strong because you're going to be communicating it soon, sinus congestion, and obviously digestive upset. So just slow down, but you're going to have full embodiment, which is beautiful. The bridge now is through from Saturday to Sunday. The bridge is all about believing in it. This is about checking in with your inner being, your subconscious. So, I was raised Jehovah's Witness. That's super awesome. So I'm going to go back to Jehovah's Witness me and be like, hey, kid, let's just make sure that we believe this, that we're safe feeling this. I want you to go back to any timelines that may hesitate where you were told your imagination's too big or your personality was too big or whatever that be for you. I want you to go find that, check in with that version of you Saturday evening as you're falling asleep and make sure that they believe that they're safe to believe that they're ready and willing to participate in this energy. Because if you do that, Sunday is all about arrival. This is a lot of you are going to be having a very near experience to your oversoul energy, if not your oversoul energy. I just had that full integration. I'm still recalibrating from it or rebalancing from that. It was a doozy. It was amazing. But you're going to be experiencing that on Sunday. So it's all available for us. This is prepping us for the end of September. It's time. This is time. Like we're going into creating drastic change for our planet together, united, and bringing the vibration of unity, love, letting Atlantis rise up. Oh, I'm also hearing actually, as I'm looking at this again, um, Sunday, we're going to be feeling the Atlantean energy. So there, that energy is coming forward for us. It's absolutely stunning and beautiful. This is what Gaia is meant for. She is the cosmic heart of our entire galaxy. She's the center point. And so we are becoming that so that we can support her in that. And we're going to be feeling a little bit of Atlantean energy as well, which is love, nurturing, peace, but also looking around being like, what the hell happened? You may not identify as being human on Sunday. You may be looking at the world and being like, I don't understand. Like, how did we get here? So there might be a bit of heaviness to it. That just means you're feeling the Atlantean energy. So celebrate it. All right, guys, that's a wrap. That's the week. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be awesome. If you still want seats in the grid worker program, absolutely jump on board. We're getting into the really heavy, good stuff on the 3rd, but you're going to want to catch the first 2 recordings because they have activations in them. So you can check us out there, or you can join Starseed Rebellion, where we've got Starseed Elders, Star Beings, Star Seeds from all over Gaia, all over Gaia, all over. We are all over. In a beautiful community that is a safe space to share and have activations and um, have a sacred witness to your journey. You do require a sacred witness. I talked about that in the other video I posted about integrating your higher self. So make sure you check that out. All right. I love you. Mwah. Until I see you again, go look in the mirror and find as many reasons as you can to say, thank you. I love you. I'll see you next week, guys.